Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of your daily gaming news and all that good stuff. And before I proceed, as always, don't forget to like, subscribe. I'm also on Rumble, Patreon, all that good stuff, and it's always appreciated some feedback on the topics that I cover, so I can know where you at regarding everything that I talk about. So let's get started. We are getting by the end of the year, so there's already some CES rumblings about what is going to be announced or not. Usually this convention, usually it's a lot of focus on laptops and the new CPUs and GPUs they are going to do being introduced on those new generation of laptops for the year to come. But supposedly we have some addresses, some live streams, especially from the sides of NVIDIA. Supposedly they are going to announce the 47 Ti for the desktops and for sure some laptop GPUs. It's going to be on the 3rd of January, I think. 3rd of January, 8 a.m. Pacific time. Also from AMD, Dr. Lisa Su. Supposedly they are going to announce the 7000 series non-X CPUs for desktop, and probably maybe something for laptops regarding the mobile CPUs, and possibly also some mobile GPUs for those laptops that I spoke earlier. We'll see how it goes. Regarding AMD, there's still lots of stuff going about the shader stuff from the people are talking maybe some silicon's not good or whatever. We shall see how it goes. I think that it's a little bit between misunderstandings and how things go about when new architectures are launched, but we shall see. Till now I only see like rumors and speculation, so that's why I didn't cover anything for now. But as soon as I have something more concrete, I will for sure cover, because it's gaming related to a certain degree, the GPU stuff. So for now this is it for AMD. And Intel supposedly is going to announce more stuff, especially the 13th gen core non-K desktop CPUs and all the laptop CPUs also. And they also have plans for, I think, next year to launch Battlemage GPU architecture GPUs. I don't know. We will see how it goes. We might get something in the middle of the year. We shall see. For now, there has been no leaks to like stuff that is going to be leaked, except for the expected things for the laptop stuff and non-K CPUs. Usually, they start to roll out these things like 2-3 months after the new stuff comes out, like the 13,000K flagship stuff that they launch. We will see. And regarding all this new stuff, there is always there is already a lot of stuff coming out with the next gen stuff, like the 50 series for the NVIDIA, and the 8000 basically for AMD. Speculations for 2024. This is completely insane. We didn't have launched all the family of products of this current generation. People already talking about the next one. People don't have anything to talk about. But yeah, this is it for CES, like the main event stuff. I will try to cover relatively something that might come out. Usually sometimes they announce PC cases, new hardware for gaming in general, like for desktop DIY market. I will try to see if there is something that catch my eye that I find interesting and bring up to you. But basically for this stuff, this is it. There has been also, in other news, The Witcher 3, the next gen stuff. They already launched hotfix for the next gen update. It seems to smooth out a little bit the stuttering issues, but basically it's what I told one of the last videos when I spoke about this, which is basically the implementation of DirectX 12 on the Witcher 3 because of the ray tracing stuff. It needs DirectX 12 to work, the ray tracing, and I think it's not a poor implementation. It's because the game is so old, and the foundation of the game, trying to implement these new technologies, it's going to be a little bit tricky, but they are smoothing out. We might see, besides the hotfix, only more stuff at the beginning of next year, because now it's holidays. The holidays will start. We are already basically on the 20th of December, so 5 days till Christmas, then 10 days until the end of the year. So maybe in 15 days we'll start to see a more ramp up of the smoothing out of these stuttering issues and the little fixes here and there that people might have. Just try to give a little break to the people that are working on this, because everybody they need some breaks, holiday breaks. So please be a little bit patient regarding this issue. But the guy from the modder from the Witcher 3 HD Reworked project that is basically implemented natively on this next gen update is going is announced that is going to basically upgrade the mod itself, so it's going to be even better regarding textures, assets, and everything. Also some fixes in everything that the mod encompasses. But yeah, basically this is it. He also put it a trailer for the announcement on his YouTube channel. It's always good to, even though this game is launched in 2015, so 7 years, making around about almost 8 years, it still has support. It still has people working around it to improve the best they can. It's always good to see this in a game that it's one of my favorite games of all time in terms of RPG. The combat, it's not stellar, but one of the main things of this game is how the story and how your decisions impact the game itself. It's very good. Basically for The Witcher 3, it has to be a little bit patient. For sure next year we have better fixes and more implementation of better things. And yeah, for the Witcher, I think this is it. We have in other gaming, we have more stuff coming out here and there. In the case of Lies of P, they came about with a new kind of gameplay trailer. It's basically the same full trailer they launched like in the summer. I don't know exactly when, but in the summer, and it has just a little bit of tidbits of gameplay footage, like snippets, to give you. I don't remember if I mentioned at the time when I covered this game, like a few weeks or a few months ago. In a few weeks, because I didn't start this a few months ago, the rebooting of the channel. This is from the takes that I've been watching. This is like a Soulsborne game, but it's more influence in terms, at least in combat, from Bloodborne. I never played Bloodborne, but it's from all the footage that I saw from Bloodborne, it's very more fast-paced, parry-based, and counter-based. So it is much more of Bloodborne, even combat style, even though the atmospheric, it's Soulsborne. The story itself, they didn't put anything more than they put from the first trailer, just maybe some Easter egg visually here and there, but I didn't see anything that basically caught my eye that worth mentioning. But the game seems good. I think, I'm not sure if it is the first game from the studio, but it's NeoWiz, I think, the studio itself. Yeah, NeoWiz. I don't know if the game is going to be very long, but it's going to be at least a good outing on the, at least from what it seems, a good outing of like a first game of that I'm aware of from this studio. Also, regarding this game, supposedly they are almost reaching for gold state, which is basically everything is done except for some, usually some improvements and some smoothing out some stuff. But yeah, I think basically the game is almost complete. The last time I heard the 70% complete state was around like 1 or 2 months ago. So hope everything will be good for the launch. It's going to be launched for all platforms, including PS4. We will see how it goes. I have good faith here. And these games here, I will leave the Steam page on the description. There is another Star Wars Jedi Survivor gameplay reveal trailer. Not much happening here, except for maybe it seems to me more a compilation of everything that came out. But the article itself here on Facts Life, they go about a little bit more on some info that they noticed on the trailer. And it's always very interesting articles from Facts Life when they go a little bit deep dive on this analysis here. I really do advise and encourage you to check the article itself. And for last one, we have one that got my attention, Scars Above. Seems new sci-fi action adventure. The vibes from the trailers seems similar to Returnal and Remnant vibes. The Remnant, I saw the trailer, didn't got my attention too much. It seems a little bit shooty. But this game has some seems more about the exploration and not much of that so much heavy dependent on the roguelike thing like Returnal. The exploration seems very good, the good graphics, good ambient. It's about an exploration of I don't know, scientist or engineer that goes about and see what all is about, because it's an alien stuff. It appears she appears on the planet, has to explore, gather resources, and solve some puzzles, and basically it's more focused on this. The combat gameplay that I saw doesn't seem very fluid. I don't know. I just especially the jumping mechanic, like the roll mechanic, doesn't seem very well put out. I don't know. Didn't show too much. But as you can see, as like the gameplay from the bosses, like weak spots, trying to go around the weak spots, create divergence for them for you to get those weak spots. I don't know. We will see. It's always good to have this kind of games. At least people explore like creativity. Maybe something it's comes out good or not, but it's always I will always keep an eye on these kind of games, because I'm hoping they are all excellent, so everybody can play something to their taste and liking. And basically this is it. I will leave for the trailers, I will leave a YouTube trailer link for them if you like to watch just the trailer. And basically this is it for today. Not much happening. As I said, we are on holiday stuff season, so everything is kind of quiet on the front end. I don't have any gaming deals for now. You can check yesterday's video. I brought a few ones. I'm not sure if they are all available, because now Steam will start its winter sale in like 2 days, I think. When it comes out, the winter sale, I will check if there is something good that I might think that it's good for you. And with that said, I will wrap up for today with my Go Get Funding campaign. Basically, it's for me to upgrade my PC for better and more content for my private clients. At the moment, I'm just basically doing very basic image editing and content creation, review, technical stuff but it's all about a lot of writing content. And it's also after I reach the goal, it's also from my free and spare time to continue to do what I do, and basically resuming my gameplay series, which I have a lot of stuff to catch up, and new games that I would like to show for you to me playing, a lot of them. Here and there I might show some interest in what I want to do regarding those gameplay series, but yeah, basically it is for me to ramp up my work as a freelancer to provide better and more content for my private clients at the moment. And with all that said, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and until the next one, Kunamy Master out.